Hey folks, what's up iyatee? Let me get a photo here. Right there. Alright, I got some heat treated Edwards here. I knocked on a couple pieces. One of them needed some more heat. This one looks real nice. It could go a little hotter, but I think it's pretty good, really. Here's another piece of it. Really nice, high quality piece. It does have the potential to have a couple cracks in it, though. But we'll see. Hope y'all have been doing well. I just shot a video playing my flute. That's about, other than packing orders and cutting rock, that's about all I've been doing. I haven't been doing any napping. My arthritis has been flared up for a couple of months, pretty bad, and I wasn't getting any sleep, literally for a couple of months. I was only sleeping a couple hours a night, and none of that was real restful sleep. But the doctor's got me on a new medication now, which is a nice flake, which seems to be helping. After the first dose, I started seeing a difference, and last night was the most sleep I have gotten since in months. It wasn't a full night's sleep, but it was sure a start. So today I feel a little bit more like myself and not a walking zombie, which is what I've been feeling like. I honestly didn't know what was happening with me. I knew I was hurting at night and I wasn't sleeping, but just when that happens, you just get really run down. But a few months ago, the arthritis really started kicking in, where I hadn't had really any problems with it before that. But getting older, I guess. That's some really nice material. Good grief. Does have this piece of concrete in it, but hopefully they don't run too deep. All the heat treated Edwards that I'm going to have now is, this is more of a root beer, but it's a new material than what I had before for heat treated, and it's a little better, I think. Deep that goes, because you can kind of see remnants of it right there. may just lose that over there. I'm not sure yet. So yep, I've just been filling orders and cutting rock and playing my flute as much as the arthritis will allow. This is some exceptionally nice material right there. I have found a place to get these coarse abraders. The problem is that in order to get them, I have to order 1,000. And you can imagine what that cost. And I'm not sure how long it would take me to sell 1,000, but probably quite a while. It's a pretty good investment to lay out for not immediate return. But I would like to be able to supply those to folks along with the white abraders I normally sell. Last bit off here. There's something relaxing about playing that flute. Just really nice. And it brings back a lot of memories. My mom used to listen to Native American flute music on cassette tape when I was young. Everything was cassettes back then. I was at the tail end of the 8-track era. I still remember listening to 8 tracks. My dad had an 8-track player in his truck. Anyhow, I remember that. Like most trucks back then had an 8-track player when I was a kid. Then the tape thing really took off. I remember the first time I got a Walkman. Well, I was still using a Walkman style CD player when digital music started coming out. Everyone was carrying iPods or whatever they were, I guess, in the beginning. And I guess I did have an iPod there for a little while later on, but I was still packing CDs and player on the airplane. People had MP3 players, so I held out as long as I could. Now you don't need any of that. You just need to play it all on your phone. I've got Yahoo Music, and I pay for the monthly subscription to that, and create my playlist, and I got my Flintknapping jam I like to listen to. I call it my Flintknapping jam. I can't ever play it when I'm playing videos, and I boogered that up when I'm making videos because I'll get a copyright strike. But I'm still unclear about the whole penalties of a copyright strike. But I don't want to lose my channel, so the entire point of this channel was, whew, dang Danny. Was to have something that my kids and grandkids go back and look at someday if they wanted to. That's how this all started. And I've got around 500 videos now, I think. And I don't want to jeopardize losing those. I don't know if they just cut you off, no warning, no nothing, or what. I've got copyright strikes before and I pulled it down. Some of them I don't even know why I got a copyright strike. Seems like when it happens, when music's, I'm filming at a nap and there's music playing or something like that, then that gets me. I had another channel, well, I still have it. I think it's just my name, I think, or could be Double C Exotics, which is the name of my company when I was raising exotics. Anyways, we had my wife and I put together this video of one of our dairy goats giving birth, and that video's got 2 or 3 million likes, or not likes, but views now. Last time I checked, I don't check it very often, and I think I've talked about it before, and it was used in some sort of show over in Europe. They had called and asked permission to use the video. I said, go ahead. But we also received a lot of emails and messages about that video, and for whatever reason, people really liked it. It had some funny music with it. Of course, we got a copyright strike because of funny music. And for a while it was they muted it, then they put the music back on it. Probably the artist probably said, yeah, go ahead and run it, just pay us. I don't know what happened, but it got a lot of views. Something else besides the new boppers that are on the website is I posted some porcelainite preforms. I believe there's still plenty left. It's really neat material. Flakes good. If you haven't checked any of that out, you should check it out, because it does flake really nice, and shows the flake scars are just excellent on it. Last Thursday I did miss my napping lesson also, because I haven't been sleeping. I woke up and I did, well, I slept like 2 hours that night, and I thought, I am not driving to Shreveport, not in this condition. It wouldn't have done any good. I was too tired to nap anyways. But following day I went to the doctor. Which so far has helped quite a bit. It does have some junk up here in the tip, which is going to give me some fits, apparently. My oldest granddaughter's birthday is coming up. She's going to be 6 years old. can't believe it. Smart as a whip, doesn't miss a thing. Oh, doggone it. Broke out. It's got more of that stuff in there. It's got a couple bad spots on it. A couple of them. It's getting pretty thin. We're going to go to pressure flaking some here. I'm still kind of wore down, so you guys have to forgive me. I'm not. Everyone likes some more upbeat, talkative videos. I've just been tired. You guys are tired of hearing about all my ailments, but anyways. All I'm going to do here is clean the edge up some. I'm probably going to make a video doing a pressure preform, no grinding with a hornstone turkey tail today too. I'm going to attempt it if my arthritis will put up with it. In case you missed them, my hand pads are back on the website as well, along with Mike's. did just hear that a bunch of rioting going on in LA for the last 3-4 days, I guess. Like I've said before, I don't watch any news anymore. I just don't do it. So I don't find out about things till usually after they're over. But the very little I heard about it, it sounds like it's a big old mess, though. And I'm sure they'll blame anyone and everyone except for the rioters. Seems to be how that stuff usually works. It's always someone else's fault, not the person actually doing it. I may be wrong. Like I said, I ain't been watching it, so I don't know what's happening. Okay, what do we want to do with it? Thinking about pretty wide in the base. I better regularize it some more and get it symmetrical before I start notching and doing things like that. All kinds of craziness. Work on this bottom a bit. Trying to get this base straightened up some. Can't seem to get that out of there. I may not get it out now. I'm up over the top of it. So that's a pathway in right there. I'm hoping it'll go in there, and it's got to get past this though. If it'll get past that, if I can get up underneath that, it might come up and spread out and go in that direction. That's what I'm hoping it's going to do. But we're fixing to find out. Got most of it. Flake came in there and turned like that. I didn't get every bit of it, but I got most of it. I'll probably live with that. Holy cow, I looked down here and I was like, what in the world is that? It's my little dog's fuzzy foot sticking in my bag. I thought there was something in there. I was like, whoa, there's a rat or something in my bag. Good grief. Dog freaked me out. Found out something else over the last couple of weeks. Well, I already knew that, but you start getting sleep deprived, like severely sleep deprived, and you start imagining things. You see things that are not there. And it was getting pretty weird there for a while. When all that was going on at its worst, I didn't want to be making videos, and I did not want to go I didn't want to go in public. I just wasn't feeling right at all. And I was just being sleep deprived. I think I'll put this notch in the bottom here first. I think I'm going to have to use my hand pad. I was trying to not use the hand pad for this part, but I think I'm going to have to. Sound like someone's out there. Don't sound like my side-by-side. I'm not sure what's happening outside. Maybe that is my side-by-side. No, I hit the camera, sorry about that. I said this before and then it didn't happen, so I'm hesitant to say it again, but I would like to get back to making a video at least every other day or so. May not all be flint napping, but I would like to get back to making videos. If I keep feeling the way I'm feeling right now, then that's not going to be a problem. A pretty nice little point so far. still got time to mess it up. That spot right there is not going to sharpen real well. Let's see, we're up to 47 minutes. It's a nice little Pedernales point. Let's put some magic on it. If you're new to the channel, the magic is mink oil paste. I prefer phoebines. I don't actually have a preference, but phoebines is what I use in a leather shop. I use a lot of phoebines products, so that's what I use in the rock shop. What it does is it brings out the color in the rock, makes it look hydrated, and all that good stuff. It's a good looking point. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Let me zoom out here a little bit. Okay, there's a point. I like that color variation in it. And here's some Pedernales. So we're in the realm of where we need to be. All from Texas, of course. Some of them get pretty small. Some of them don't have nearly as defined barbs. That one, I mean, that one's pretty rough. But we all like this kind of shape, you know. For the most part, well, some of them are rounded off, I guess. I like them a little pointy on this end. Sure look good hafted on atlatl, or just using it for a knife. I suppose big ones like this would be used in a knife rather than a atlatl. That's pretty large for an atlatl, really. It's kind of on the upper end of the atlatl size, but that one would have been a good one for atlatl. And let's see. Bifurcated stem, yeah. I think some of the resharpened ones are beveled on the one side. That one certainly is. But I don't know that they started out that way. I think they were bifacially sharpened in the beginning. But there's our point. Appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully I was in frame for all of it. But I'll put this together. I'll probably go and have lunch, put this together, and then I'll probably come out and do another video. Tomorrow it's back to the grind and shipping orders. So and it's pretty thin, you know. I don't know what the ratio is, but it's pretty thin. Well, I appreciate y'all watching. Pedernales. And I'm going to have some of this heat-treated material available. Well, I do have some of it available. Some of it may be this color, some of it may be this color. It just varies, but I got more cooking right now too, so limited amounts. I might do a kiln load so I can do medium flat rate boxes, but pretty nice. Appreciate y'all watching. Y'all catch you on the next one. Y'all keep napping.